baby dolls. Y'all see them, yes. Hi dolls, what's up and welcome back to another Fragrance Friday. Welcome. If you're new, you know what to do. Go ahead and click the subscribe button below and become a part of the dollhouse. We would love to have you here. My name is Z and I love to do tons of fun feminine content on this channel centered all around interior design, lifestyle, and fragrance. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in and you don't want to miss any videos, you're definitely going to want to hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. All of my social medias will be sprinkled in the description box below. So now that you dolls know everything you need to know, let's go ahead and hop into this video. Okay. You guys, I am so excited! It's been a minute since I've posted a fragrance video, so I am just excited to be back and posting more fragrance content. You dolls know I have been struggling with getting sick and just trying to heal from that, and a few other health concerns popped up, which we'll talk about in a later video. But I'm so excited to be back. In today's video, we are going to be reviewing Britney Spears' Jungle Fantasy. OMG, you guys, I have been wanting to collect every single flanker from the Fantasy line because I'm obsessed with them. I just love the packaging and also the scents are pretty good. I had not heard of this one, but I was scrolling through Amazon and all of a sudden this got suggested to me and I was like, what is that? So I looked it up and they said that it had fragrance notes of watermelon in it. Watermelon? And I said, okay, yes, we definitely have to pick that up and try her out. So I said, let me try it out with the dolls as well. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And of course, you dolls know I am dressed on theme, of course. So I have my Jungle Fever top on, my little leafy earrings, and of course, I got these cutesy little nails. They're not necessarily jungle themed, but I just love these nails and I think they're so freaking cute. So I had to put them on for the video. I purchased the 3.3 ounce and this was $23.22, and I will be sure to link it for you guys so you can pick it up and try it out if you would like. But $23 for a 3 ounce, I thought that was a pretty good deal. Okay dolls, so let's go ahead and read the description for this fragrance before we unbox her. So I'm going to be looking down at my phone because that's where the description is. So it says, welcome to the jungle. Ooh. Unleash your wildest fantasy with Britney's fierce energy and spirit in this daring scent. Jungle Fantasy, the exotic new fragrance by Britney Spears. Okay, that description wasn't as poetic as the other descriptions to her other fragrances are, but it was still cute. It says, watermelon blossom, violet leaf, and yuzu make an exuberant first impression. Guava flower, water lily, and gardenia excite its floral heart with an exotic flair. I'm scared, y'all. This is a lot of floral. I'm not a floral girl. And so the bottom notes, it says, for an addictive signature, there is tonka bean and cupcake accord, deliver hints of sweetness for a playful yet captivating finish. Escape into the unknown to explore this limited edition floral green gourmand fragrance inspired by Britney Spears' vibrant energy, fierce attitude, and free spirit. Okay, so I'm scared after reading that because it sounds like a lot of flowers, and I think I read it wrong because I read watermelon and I just went, oh my god, notes of watermelon. It says watermelon blossom. I don't know if I know what a watermelon blossom smells like, so now I'm scared because it might not actually smell like watermelon. I was excited, y'all. I thought I was gonna be walking around smelling like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, and I don't think that's the case anymore. So we're gonna have to check this out and see what she's talking about. But I do like the idea of the tonka bean, and she always puts that cupcake accord in all of her fantasy fragrances, so I'm excited to smell that as well. Guava flower, gardenia. I don't mind gardenia. It's just, this is making me really scared because it's starting to seem like this is going to be a very floral fragrance, but I'm open to it, you guys, because I know that this is like a jungle themed fragrance. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it smelled like flowers and like fresh leaf. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's the day before Black Friday. They tripping. Oh my god. 15 minutes later, the person realized their car alarm is going off and that they should come and turn it off. So that's off. So let's go ahead and try her out. Let's unbox her. Ooh, girl, how am I going? Oh no, y'all. I might have to do this off camera because it's trying to take my nails off. Like, excuse me? Okay. That's the back of the box. Here's the front of the box. You know, typical fantasy box with just like a different theme to it. Let's see what's inside. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to open this with these? Oh, you guys, I just broke the box. I literally just broke the box with my nails. These nails are dangerous. Okay. This is what the inside is giving. Y'all see it? What is it? But why is the lid? Oh, this happened last time. The lid be shaking. Like, why is the lid loose? I don't like that. Okay, it does fit. Girl, I got scared for a minute. Okay, so here's the packaging. How cute. An ombre green to dark winter green bottle with pink rhinestones all over it and the pink neck. Same design. I think this does give like a jungle vibe to it. I do wish though with this packaging she could have put like maybe like tiny little leaves around the bottleneck, or maybe made the bottleneck look like vines. You know what I'm saying? To give it that jungle fever vibe. I mean, I think the pink rhinestones are still cute because that's the color scheme she's going with, but I just wish that maybe she would have wrapped green vine around here for the bottleneck, and maybe the top, the lid could have been like pink to match the pink rhinestones. But other than that, you guys know what this packaging already looks like. It looks like the other flankers as well. Look, it matches my outfit. How cute is that? Okay, let me go ahead and get the thumbnail before we get into talking about it. For me, I'm sorry guys, I got these nails up. For me, the packaging is cute, but it's not my vibe. It's not my aesthetic. Like if this was a watermelon fragrance, which I'm not sure it is yet, I'll smell it, but if it was a watermelon fragrance, I think this would have been cuter in my mind. But now that we're talking jungle vibes, I just feel like she should have put a little bit more jungle theme into the bottle. Obviously you want to keep the same shape of the bottle because it's a flanker. You want to make sure it's from the same line, but just change up that bottleneck would have made it a lot more cuter and on brand, I feel like personally. Or something. She could have did something else, or maybe put like made the bottle have like printed leaves all over it. Like it could have still been ombre green, but just like leaves printed all over it, if you know what I mean, with the rhinestones. I think that would have been cute as well. Or make it look like this was like leaves at the bottom, like prints of leaves at the bottom coming up over the bottle, so it could look like a flower or something like that coming up over the bottle. I think that would have been cute, just like as a base, still keeping the same shape, but just add something jungle themed in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the atmosphere test. I do this test just in case you're wondering, just for those of you who do not wear fragrances on your skin, so you guys can get an idea of what it smells like as well. We're gonna try out potency, price point, we're gonna rate packaging, we're also gonna rate the throw, so persistency, we're also gonna rate longevity and all those things. Longevity tends to come a little bit later, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and spray it in the air. Okay, so really nice soft aromatic spritz. It's a fresh scent. I want to say it smells more like water lilies. I smell a strong like water lily scent and magnolia more than anything. I am getting like a light, sweet, soft scent. I don't know if I would call it vanilla or tonka bean. I don't know if I would call it that, but there is a soft, powdery, sweet undertone to this fragrance. It is light. It's not a heavy fragrance. I wouldn't say this is super, super potent. It's decent. I would probably rate the potency somewhere around like a, out of 10, I would probably rate the potency around like a 4. It's not super, super potent, which is fine for me because if you also know, I am a gourmand girly. So fragrances like this that are super floral based, for me, I just prefer it to be light. I don't want it to be too heavy because it does give me allergies. I'm smelling it right now and I'm not getting any type of itching in my throat or anything like that. I guess I'll have to spray it on my skin and see what happens. But for right now, I'm fine with it, and I think it's because the potency is so light on this one. So I really do like the potency because of the floral notes. But if this was like more of a gourmand fragrance, I would be pissed off. I would be mad because it's just not potent enough for me. Also, they classify this as like a floral gourmand. I wouldn't classify it as a floral gourmand. In my opinion, it's not sweet enough to be a floral gourmand. To me, this is a fresh floral. Yeah, it's a fresh floral. I mean, it's a hint of sweetness, but it's not super sweet. This is giving me jungle fever vibes. It is giving me fresh, aquatic, even more of like an aquatic note to it is in there as well. So yeah, I would classify this as a fresh floral, not a gourmand floral. That's just my personal opinion and what I'm smelling in the air. I do smell a lot of florals, and because I'm not a floral girly, you guys, I'm not very familiar with every single floral note that I'm smelling here. To me, this just smells like I walked in a forest full of flowers, or like I walked into a jungle full of flower and like there's rainforests around. So this is giving me like kind of like Amazonian woman, sexy Amazonian girl. Definitely. I would classify this more as like a daytime scent, and also I would probably wear this more in the spring than any other time in the year because it's just so heavy on the floral base. It's a nice fragrance, it's just not my style personally. I want to comment on the persistency. It's dissipating quite well, so the longevity, I can already tell you guys the longevity is just not there for me. I'm gonna have to spray it again just so I can get the whiff. It is dissipating quite quickly. I think the initial spray and initial sniff of it smells really, really good. I wish they would have added like more fruits in there, because I feel like if they would have put some fruit in there, it would have been a lot more nicer and a lot more sharper for me. But I'm not in love with it, you guys. Like, it's not a bad scent, but is this one that you can skip on? If you're a gourmand girly, I feel like you can skip on this. Even if you're a floral girly, I feel like this isn't like a must-have unless you're a Britney Spears collector. Then I would obviously say, yeah, you want to have this in your collection. But other than that, I'm smelling just a lot of floral notes, mainly magnolia and like water lily, and a little bit of aquatic note in there as well, so like a fresh floral. So notes wise in the air, I would probably rate the notes in the air probably like a 3, you guys. It's just not my style, like a 2.5, 3. It's a good floral fragrance, but it's not a floral that I would pick up. If I'm gonna buy a floral, I'm gonna buy like a sweet floral or a soft floral, which this is soft, don't get me wrong, but it's just, it's too many florals mixed together in my personal opinion. So I would probably pass on this, me personally. Let's go ahead and spray it on my skin and see what I think on my skin, because you guys know like your skin picks up different scents, and like the natural oils and the chemistry with your skin will change the scent of a fragrance. Yeah, so longevity, you guys, in the air, I would probably give longevity like a 2. Not even a 2, I would give it like a 1.5. It's gone. Like, yeah, it's not here, it's gone. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know about this fragrance. Am I disappointed because I thought it was going to smell like watermelon? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, I like it a lot more on my skin. Ooh, okay, so it's much more richer on my skin, of course. I do have that magnolia coming through. I also do smell something that feels like a fruity floral on my skin, and I guess you would classify that as more of like the watermelon blossom that I'm smelling. I'm also getting like this strong note of green apple, which they did not mention, but I do smell that on my skin. I do smell the vanilla a lot more on my skin, but my skin tends to pick up more warmer scents like vanillas and caramels and things of that nature. My skin picks that up really well. So I do like it a lot more in my skin than I do in the air. It's giving a lot more fruity in my skin and a lot more warm vanilla sweetness on my skin. It's still not as sweet as I would like, in my opinion, for a fragrance that I would want to wear that would be floral. I would still need it to be a lot more sweeter than this. I do smell that signature cupcake accord, which is in the base notes of all of the fantasy fragrances. So I do smell that, and I do appreciate that. I do like that a lot. I feel like that's the sweetness that's coming out underneath all of the floral, but still, oh, you guys, I'm so sorry, it's giving me a headache. It really is a pretty fragrance though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if I was a floral girly, I feel like I would like it. It's just not my style. I feel like I would like to smell this on someone else, just not me. It is still dissipating quite quickly on my skin. Okay, you guys, this is probably gonna be my fastest review ever in the history of me reviewing fragrances. Okay, so let's go ahead and start out with packaging. Packaging on this, I feel like it needed something a little bit more jungle outside of making the bottle green. I do like the way that her perfume spritz out of the bottle. It's a very soft, round, aromatic spritz for this one, and I really did like that. The lid is plastic, just in case you dolls are wondering. All of her lids are plastic. The bottle is glass, and this bottleneck is plastic as well. I I don't know. I feel like she could have kept the original design of the bottle, but just did a little bit more than just making the bottle green, in my opinion. So I can't remember what I rated it originally, but after considering like the fragrance notes and everything that I've experienced so far, I would rate the packaging a 3.5 for me for this. I just feel like she could have did a lot more with that jungle theme. There's so many things you can do with like a jungle theme. I just felt like she missed the mark on this. She was just like, let's just change the color of the bottle. Let's go ahead and talk about price point. Now this is a 3.3 ounce for around $23, $24. I think that's a pretty good deal for that size of a bottle. My only issue with the price point is longevity. When a fragrance doesn't last long on the skin or in the air, it does lose its value. So I feel like it lost a little bit of value there with it just dissipating so quickly. I mean, it started out strong. Like when you spray it, it smells super strong, but then it disappears in like 3 to 5 seconds, and you're going to have to continue to spray this throughout the day. Me personally, I just don't like fragrances like that. It just feels like a waste of money. Like I said, $23 for a size, like a bottle this size is good, but because the fragrance doesn't last a very long time, I would have to go ahead and rate this price point. I think price point, I don't know, because I still think it's a really good deal because most perfumes don't cost $23. I think that would be the max I would be comfortable paying for this perfume. I think it could have probably been $20. I think I would probably buy this at Ross or Burlington. I wouldn't buy this like online. I think online they were selling it for a little bit more. Amazon has it on sale right now for $23, but I think the original price is somewhere around $35. So for me, it really isn't worth the $35. Just me personally, because it doesn't last long, and also because this just isn't my style. But I mean, for someone who is into florals, I think it would be worth it because you would probably like the scent. But again, the longevity is not there, so just keep that in mind. Also, the throw is nice at first, but it doesn't throw very far. So like you can smell it here, but I mean, it doesn't really matter about the throw now, does it, if it dissipates so quickly? So it's like, who cares if it throws across the room if it's gone in 2 to 3 minutes? I mean, so anyways, price point, I would probably go ahead and rate the price point a 5 out of 10. I feel like it's right on the money. I think that if you are a floral girly, this would be a good price for you. If you're a gourmand girly like myself and you don't like a lot of floral, I don't think you're gonna want to buy this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, you guys. Let's talk potency, which we already kind of went over really quickly. It did initially spray out pretty potent, but again, the longevity and the persistency on the skin just wasn't there for me. It dissipated so fast. So I mean, potency, I would give potency like a 6 because it is a great potent fragrance. It just doesn't last. Longevity on my skin, I will say it does last a little bit longer on my skin than it did in the air. So longevity on my skin, I would give it a 2. Longevity in the air, I would give it a 1.5, okay? Let's talk about one of the most important things, which is the fragrance notes. I think the fragrance notes are good if you are a floral girly. I think you're absolutely probably going to love this. It's much more of a fresh, aquatic floral and less of a floral gourmand. And because they classified it as a floral gourmand, I have to rate it as a floral gourmand. And for me, this is not a floral gourmand. Having that soft cupcake accord undertone, it does not make it a gourmand floral. Like, you could smell the floral and you could smell an aquaticness to it, and I could even smell some little hints of fruitiness on my skin, but for it to be a gourmand, it needs a lot more sweetness to it. So it's not a floral gourmand. It's a fresh floral. That's how I would personally classify it. And so for rating this fragrance, honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a rating of like a 2. I think it's a good floral fragrance if you love florals, but if you're comparing it to a floral gourmand, it's definitely not that. So I would give it a 2 out of 10 for the fragrance notes. Do the fragrance notes marry well together? They do, and if you love florals, you probably will love the way these floral notes marry together. But I don't like florals, you guys, and I have a headache and my stomach is hurting now. So I personally just don't, I don't think I would wear this fragrance. And if I did, I would wear a little bitty of it. Well, you know what I would do? If I was going to wear this fragrance, I would probably pair it with a vanilla fragrance. So I would like probably spray like a vanilla body mist or my Ariana Grande Mod Vanilla on, and then I would put this on top of it, just like one spritz on top of it, and that's how I would kind of mellow it out and wear it. If you guys want a video on how to like pair fragrances, because I don't think I've ever done a video on pairing fragrances, please do let me know in the comments below. But that is pretty much it, you guys. This was a really quick video. Unfortunately, it just did not exceed my expectations. It did not even meet my expectations, and it could possibly be because my brain said this is going to be a fruity watermelon scent, and it wasn't that. But I think also because it is too much floral for me, and my stomach and my head is pounding. So that is it, dolls. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any fragrance suggestions, please do leave them in the comments below. Y'all, I am on the hunt. I am on the grind. I'm trying to get my hands on that Kayali Bougie Marshmallow. I'm trying, okay? I'm so excited for that fragrance. I want that one so bad. Anyways, if you dolls have any suggestions for fragrances you'd like me to try out, please do leave them in the comments below. I would love to try them out for you if I can. Also, if you are a guy and you are looking to buy a male fragrance or like a cologne and you'd like me to try it out and smell it for you, let you know what I think about it, then please do leave that in the comments below. I would be happy to rate male fragrances as well. I'm not just stuck to female fragrances. Obviously, I would probably return the male fragrances or give them away as gifts. But yeah, let me know if you guys want me to test out some male fragrances as well. But for all of my other little dollies out there and girlies, please let me know what fragrance you'd like to have me try out next. I love you, dolls. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye! Happy Thanksgiving! Bye, dolls. Please let me know what fragrance you'd like to have. Blah! They're not let me fix my top, obviously, before my titties pop out, because y'all know titties be popping out left and right on this channel. Y'all don't get to see it because I cut it out, but titties be popping out. I don't know if I actually smelled a watermelon. Okay, so let's talk about the most... I think the fragrance note... Oh, did I just spit?